Hello and welcome to Brat Alley.
If you haven't watched the first video in this series, you should go back and watch it now. This second video will not make sense without the introduction of the first video.
Our reference for defining traits and symptoms of dysfunction are taken from the Wikipedia page Dysfunctional Family. A major feature of this page are several lists which help in identifying dysfunctional dynamics. One of the lists is common features, which includes things like lack of empathy, inadequate or missing boundaries, unequal and unfair treatment, and others. Another list is called unhealthy parenting signs. Items in this list include double standards, emotional intolerance, isolation, hypocrisy, gender prejudice, and such. There is also a list of dysfunctional styles such as inequitable parenting, appeasement, loyalty manipulation, helicopter parenting, no friends allowed, ultra-egalitarian, and similar strategies. We will refer to these lists as we examine the family represented in the video series.
Mike's driving me home. We were just at gymnastics practice, saw Katie. I've had quite a day today that's been very interesting. My nose is all red, I don't know why. Anyway, take a gander. What's that, you say? Uh-oh, doesn't look good. Yeah, as it turns out, Katie, Bratayley, and I decided that we were going to start an exercise regimen, and part of that regimen was going to be going to gymnastics and taking adult gymnastics classes. So we took our very first adult gymnastics class today, and it was kind of a secret, a surprise for the girls. We didn't want them to know. So they were doing schoolwork in the other part of the gym, and we were doing gymnastics. Well, it came to the end of our hour-and-a-half gymnastics practice, which we were doing back walkovers, we were doing front tucks on the trainer, and then we went over to the pit and we were doing front tucks. My very last front tuck, I started to run and pop! I hurt in my leg and my left leg, and I tore through my Achilles. I'm so sore. I hurt my Achilles. I popped my Achilles, whatever it's called, and Katie's back is sore, so she gets to lay down on the trauma bed. I might have to massage her back while I cry. This is the cabbage. And then today, this was a bad idea. This was a good idea. It was a good idea that turned bad. Really bad. Really bad. This is not okay. No, it's not okay. Tell him.
Guys, I did something to my ankle. I can't let.
Very excited about.
I am very excited. We can't let Miss Jill have all the fun. So for the last 2 days, my ankle's been a little bit sore, and I thought it was just sore from walking around New York.
No,
and then today I sat down and I'm like, "Look, Jill, what's wrong? You see anything?" And it's swollen.
It's swollen.
So I was very excited.
You did.
I don't know.
Like, did some gymnastics in your sleep? I'm not.
Maybe I was doing gymnastics in my sleep. So I was very excited to tell the girls that I'm gonna ice my ankle, and they laughed at me.
And Annie wants her to put it in an ice bucket.
Yes, Annie wants me to do the ice bucket. Now he's.
Wait, Piper.
Yeah, Piper's over there. All right, guys. You want to see that I'm not lying? So this is my good ankle, and it's not swollen, doesn't hurt. And this is my bad ankle, and look, it's swollen. You can't even see my ankle over here. Swollen. What is going on? You see my swollen ankle, Haley?
I want to see.
Last night I was very excited about the swollen ankle. I don't know why. You can't tell which one's swollen? No. Tell me which one looks
This one.
puffy. Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Today I'm like, oh, come on. I don't want to be hurt anymore. Seriously, but it's kind of nice to sit out here and relax.
In another video, the boss tries again to make an issue of her ankle.
Here's the lowdown. I'm elevating my foot.
And again a bit later.
Hey, you can't knock me down. I should have sat in the car, you guys. Look how swollen it is today. You guys.
Let me see.
Holy cow, it's really swollen. Don't laugh. Guys, I shouldn't be walking. I need Jill's scooter.
Here we can see Jill demonstrating the scooter, which is supposed to help her keep pressure off her injured ankle.
And a few days later.
Let's compare ankles.
Mommy, yours is more swollen than me.
Look at that. I'm going to the doctor. I'm gonna have to make it a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
But Coach Mary's
The boss suggests that she should see a doctor, but she does not. Most likely she knows a doctor would diagnose Munchausen syndrome.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get off the roof. I got on the roof because Caleb threw the frisbee up here, and the way I came up, I can't get down.
How'd you get up?
On the gate. Up from the gate, but not really down to it. It's too wobbly. Dial 9-1 and get ready for the dial 1. This is stupid. I can tell right now it's stupid.
What, it was really
No.
too
It's too wobbly.
What about if he can slide down the chimney?
Why can't you do it the way you came?
Because the gate's too wobbly. It was hard to get up.
Well, I guess you're stuck.
Hey,
We'll give you some food. We'll throw it out there.
hey, you have to sell. Fly a ladder. Note to self. For future reference, buy a ladder.
Don't need a ladder.
I'll make you drive your van out here. What? Huh?
I don't think the car's that big.
I don't want you on my van.
I don't want to break my ankle.
Mommy, you can buy a new car.
True.
You can't buy a new ankle.
That's right.
Mom did.
But you can buy a new human.
Cinnamon bits.
Where is it? I like cinnamon.
Upstairs, I need somebody to come hold the gate.
Go hold the gate.
I'm not doing it.
Katie.
Oh, me. Caleb, here. Where?
That's not the gate.
Don't film me, Caleb. Don't break the gutter on my head.
Let's worry about Mom.
So look what I just found. Look at them. Oh, no, one's out. Okay. Winnie's just sitting in the bathtub. Ooh, that's the camera thing. Winnie's just sitting in the bathtub. Just waiting for something to come out of it, like the water.
Good girl. Blanky worked it out in less than a minute.
Winnie. Winnie. What are you doing, Winnie? 5 minutes later, you're still in here. Why? Seriously? Can we get out of the bathtub? What is so interesting about the bathtub? Come on, can you get out? Winnie. Come on. Yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly the face I made. Like, what? Why are we playing in the bathroom? In the bathtub?
Bye,
Piper's tall.
and she gets back in.
It's fun.
I'm not getting it.
All right, can you get her out now?
Here.
Okay.
Come here, Winnie.
This should be fun to see.
Not.
She's quite happy in here.
What?
She's quite happy in the bathtub.
Does she want it on?
She probably would like it
See that? The Brat made the connection in less than a minute.
on. She likes the water.
Water. Can I do it?
As long as it's not hot.
Okay.
Oh, yes. A bathtub of water. They're thirsty. It's not hot, is it?
No.
It was only the boss who couldn't read the hint. The dogs knew the tub was a place for water, and Winnie was trying to dig a well in the tub. Could she have been any more clear? The dogs were thirsty, but all the boss saw was dogs being annoying. Earlier we saw examples of the boss' lack of empathy toward her friend, Miss Chill, and to attempt to garner attention to herself instead of understanding the consequences of the injury. Again with the dogs, the boss was unable to see the situation from their point of view, as she kept repeating, "What are you doing?"
Notice that in substituting a false injury to distract attention away from Ms. Jill's very real injury, the boss is in effect denying any responsibility for the injury, in addition to trying to get attention for herself.
Welcome to the family.
We got
We
one.
give donuts to everyone. Yes, thank you. You can eat. Oh, yes, we caught it. Annie caught it. If you come live with us, we will let you have a donut for every meal.
Every
Okay?
meal.
Every meal.
Donuts. Donuts for
Donuts for every meal and no vegetables.
Yes.
No, we
Just
won't make you
give you
pick.
vegetables.
Yeah. Just that donut. Okay? All right.
Donuts.
Got a new one. This is Winston, you guys. If you've never seen Winston, this is him.
Are you showing the baby that you're going to steal?
Uh-huh.
What did she just say?
Are you showing the baby that you're going to steal?
Uh-huh. Hi, girls. Yeah, hug. I'm probably picking you up. I don't know. Somebody will pick you up. Have a good practice.
I love you.
I love you more, Katie.
No, I do.
No, I do.
I'm a little bit late, don't worry, and then I'll get you and bring you home, okay? Bye.
Bye, girls.
Katie, I think Miss Katie might be trying to borrow your shoes.
Cute, you guys. They don't really go with my outfit. And they get a little sweaty because they're like, you know.
We have seen some truly egregious examples of personal and social boundaries being breached. Taking the child out of sight of his parents and declaring an intent to kidnap him on video for international publication is insane. And again, to pretend to compete with a mother in her love for her child is crazy. It simply goes to show that the boss has no true concept of what love is, which we will address in more detail in the future. Other examples of social boundaries being ignored or abused appear frequently in the series, on snooping expeditions and more generally with the intrusion of the camera into the privacy of others. There is an almost complete absence of conflict depicted in the series, which paints a false picture. There are hints that come through, but for the most part everyone seems to live in blissful harmony. Yet everyone knows that siblings fight, it's part of the socialization process. We get glimpses, particularly of the brat intruding into Blangy's social life and Blangy resenting it and trying to exclude the brat. That's the kind of real life that is glossed over in the series. Examples of unequal treatment of the children by the boss are easy to find in the series. We need look no further than the clips in the first episode of the brat whining to the boss that she wanted a hug from Blangy's friend Katie, or that she wanted to be carried by the boy. We will see more examples in episodes that follow.
The topic of today's lesson is the dysfunctional family. A list of characteristic features was presented and examples of these characteristics are presented. We can see that the family being depicted fits the traits like a glove. Next time the subject will be bad parenting practices portrayed by the series.